Hello everyone, it's Limsy here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to draw some traveling doodles. This is one of the most requested topics to draw, as I believe everyone misses traveling nowadays. And by drawing out these essential traveling items, it feels nostalgic and appreciative that this too shall pass and we will be traveling again someday. So let's get started. Starting from a blank A4 paper, let's do a quick warm-up by drawing something simple, a little luggage tag. So just grab your pencil and draw out the shape of the luggage tag that you would like. Here I'm drawing this shape with the 6 corners and also adding a slot on top with this strap just going through the slot and also adding this long rectangle in the middle. That's where you put your name and contact details over there. So just outline everything that you have drawn accordingly. And also adding some of these random lines here and there. You can also put in your name in the middle. That's it. And moving on, we're gonna do a Polaroid camera with this Instax photo. I'm sure a lot of you bring cameras when traveling. So starting by drawing this bread shape and adding this Instax photo on the top and also this round lens. So just do a few rounds of circle and also adding this little details like the flash and buttons all around, so you can just have fun and design your Polaroid and also for the Instax photo as well. So grab your pen again and we will do the outlining with ink. And here I also use my pen to scribble out this couple silhouette in the Instax photo. It doesn't have to be exact, so you can just do this stickman kind of silhouette. And moving on to the Polaroid camera. Add some of this effects of glass on the flash and also blacken the middle of the lens. And remember to outline the rims as well, and you can just add some of the strokes on it. And remember to do some of this shading around the camera. And there we have it. Next up, we're gonna do this vintage suitcases where these 3 cute suitcases will be stacked up. So starting with a smaller rectangle on top and then moving on to the second one and the largest one at the bottom. And then add another line to each of the suitcase on top. This is where you open your suitcase, and also add a pair of locks to each of the suitcase. And then just add this U-shaped kind of handle to each of the suitcase. And that's it. Let's outline it again with our pen and go through. Even though I believe that we don't really travel with this kind of sturdy, heavy suitcases nowadays, but I think it's actually quite fun to add in this element into our doodle because this is kind of like the ultimate symbol of traveling. And I always love adding some vintage elements when it comes to doodling. Once you've outlined everything out, you can add some shadings and random lines here and there to show that the suitcase has its wear and tear. And even adding some intricate details like a little block under each lock. Next up, we will be designing a city signboard. So we have done a similar signboard for the previous doodling session, but here let's do this again because I always find designing signboards to be the best, and you can put this anywhere. So start by drawing out these arrow shapes, and it doesn't have to line up one by one. And then you will add this pillar in the middle all the way down and add some grass on the floor, and then you can ink out again. So here you can add the names of your favorite cities, like here I'm doing New York City for the first board. And you can also add the sides of the board and also some wooden texture to just spice it up a little bit. And the next one will be one of our favorite cities, which is Paris. And here I'm gonna just use this cursive lettering to design the word Paris. And just move on with the wooden texture again. Next, it will be one of my favorite cities, that is Kyoto. I miss Kyoto so much, so by drawing this, it actually feels better, bringing back all the memories. And last but not least, I'm gonna do Sydney because my brother is in Australia and I miss every part of the city of Sydney, Brisbane, and even Melbourne. So you can just add in your favorite city names, doesn't have to be the same. So this signboard design is very useful and you can just use it in your journal or planner everywhere. Last but not least, just outline the middle pillar and just add some wood texture as well. And don't forget the grass, so just scruff it a little bit. And there we have it. So next up, we are going to draw this folded map. I know that we don't use it anymore, but again, I love to add some of this vintage touches. So just draw this zigzag line on top and then another zigzag below with these two ends connecting together. And then you can just add more vertical lines connecting the folded areas. And here I'm just gonna do the map of Malaysia with the peninsula on the left and also the Singapore island and also my hometown Borneo Island on the right. And once you're done with the outline, you can just grab your pen and ink out everything. The map doesn't have to be super precise and exact. You can just scribble and wiggle out the similar shape of the map. And also for the folded lines, it could be just this dashed kind of line, and you can just scribble down across the paper. On the bottom right, you can add this cardinal point, which looks like a compass, and this is where it shows the direction of the place itself. So you can just draw this two-circle design with the initial north, south, east, west. I think this is quite an important part of a map. And then I'm gonna just spell out the country name on top here. And just add this cute little pin anywhere that you like. And then when we're done with the map, we're gonna spice things up a little bit because it looks rather flat. So just add some shadings on the land itself. Here I'm doing a lot of hatching technique. And also not forgetting Singapore down below here, and I'm also adding some sea waves. So just draw and wiggle out this short waves strokes all around the map. The best thing about doodling is that you can explore all sorts of strokes with just one material. So how cool is that? Next one is gonna be a simple passport with tickets all stacked inside. I believe that everyone misses their passport. There is even a joke in our studio that one of my team jokes that she doesn't know where her passport is nowadays. So just draw this shape of a book with rounded edges and some tickets stacked inside, and then you can draw this global line of curves in the middle, and then just grab your pen again and let's ink everything out. You can write the word ticket and also just do some shadows for it. And for the global line, you can just add curves connecting together to form a globe. And I'm gonna spell out passport, and that's all we need. Moving on to the next element, it's gonna be one of my favorites, the globe with the desk stand. So just draw this huge circle in the middle and just add this semicircle that looks like an inverted C on one side. This is to hold the globe itself, and also just add a stand at the bottom base here. And then you can just start inking, because we're gonna just draw a random piece of land, or you can just add an island or a peninsula. So just have fun with it, wiggling around the globe. And for the rest of it, just outline it as usual. You can also add some of this grass on the land for this extra texture. And again, we're gonna do the sea wave kind of strokes. And for the rest, you can just outline them as usual. Don't forget to add some shadows on the side. And you can add some of these motion lines to indicate that the globe is actually turning. And there we have it. The next one is gonna be a simple one as well. It is a headphone. So just draw this semicircle on top and this ear cups at each of the end of the side, and just adding this cable twirling around at one end. So just outline everything again. This is one of the essential thing that I will bring it up to my flight all the time. It's good for sleeping or blocking away unnecessary noises, or simply if you don't want anyone bothering you on the plane itself. And just add some more details in it, like this hatching. I'm just gonna blacken the U shape. Moving on, it's even simpler, which is a U-shaped travel neck pillow. So basically it looks like the shape of a cashew nut. Just draw the nut shape and that's it. So you can just add some of this dashed line around the neck pillow just to suggest that it's made of cloth. And a little bit of shading and random lines, and that's it. The next one is gonna be a luggage with this trolley system. So just draw this really long rectangle and another rectangle that is slightly larger at the bottom here. And then you can just draw this trolley system on top and this top handle in the middle, pair of wheels, and also add another line for the side. Now you can just design your luggage any way that you would like to. Here I'm adding this 4 edges and also this belt in the middle. I'm gonna design more on the luggage itself, but for now let's just do the outline first. Starting from the trolley system on top, I'm gonna just blacken the top part of the handle. And then just outline everything else going downwards. Now here I'm gonna just do things funkier and just add some personality onto my luggage. So I just add this plate that says I love New York. And you can just design whatever that you like this airplane sticker, or even your favorite country flag sticker, which I'm drawing Japan here. And also this cute boba milk tea, which I missed from Taiwan. And then you can just add further details like the dashed lines at the side and also some shadows and parts that are blackened. So all these little things will add together to create the style that you gradually develop while doodling. Not forgetting the wheels, and that's it. So now we have reached the last element of the day, which is my favorite, the airplane window view. So just draw this long oval shape for the window and another oval inside, and you can just add your wing and also the engine and also the top part of the window where you just close it down, and also some clouds, some fluffy clouds. And you're gonna grab your pen one last time to outline everything. I guess this is the view that everyone misses so much. When I was younger, I always preferred the window view, but once I grew up and there were more work trips, I definitely opt for the aisle seat. But give me one more chance and I'll definitely stick to the window view for now. And just draw out the details, and now you can just add some of this shadows all around again. And there we have it. Once you're done, remember to make sure that your ink pen is all dried up before erasing the pencil marks. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's doodles of traveling theme. Remember to like this video and subscribe this channel, or you can join our live stream, which is happening every weekend, where we will be doodling together, and also watercolor painting on my Instagram at lovelimsey. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and bye bye.